Good morning, grade 7. Hope you're doing well today. Please open your book on page 64 and get ready for a new grammar lesson. You already know a lot about the present simple and the present continuous. Today you are going to learn about the present perfect. First of all, look at this photo. Can you identify the city? What is this city? Now, read the two postcards and find the answer to the first question. The first postcard was written by Ella to Jenny. Dear Jenny, we've been in Florence for 3 days. What an amazing city! The weather hasn't been very good, so we've been to a lot of museums and art galleries. I've seen Michelangelo's David and hundreds of beautiful paintings. I've bought you a souvenir. Have you missed me? Love, Ella. P.S. I had a text from Dylan. He's passed his driving test. The second postcard was written by Madison to Jenny also. Dear Jenny, we've been in Florence since Monday. The weather's terrible, so we haven't done much. In fact, we've spent most of our time in museums. I've seen about 500 paintings and I've had enough. Ella hasn't asked me what I want to do. How long have we been friends? Unbelievable. Love, Madison. Now, who is enjoying the holiday more? Ella or Madison? What do you think? First of all, this city is Florence in Italy. Second, Ella is enjoying the holiday more than Madison. Now, reread each postcard and then find the verbs formed from two parts. Take your time. Now, check your answers, please. In the first postcard, the verbs formed from two parts are have been, hasn't been, have been again, have seen, have bought, have missed, and has passed. In the second postcard, the verbs formed from two parts are have been, haven't done, have spent, have seen, have had, hasn't asked, and have been. These verbs are conjugated in the present perfect. This is the present perfect. Let's have another look at the verbs in the present perfect. The same verbs. Have been, has not been, have seen, have bought, have missed, has passed, have not done, have spent, have had, has not asked, and have been. We notice that a verb in the present perfect is formed of two main parts. Has or have is the first part, plus the verb in the past participle form. Let's see how we write a verb in the past participle form. 1. The past participle of regular verbs is the same as the past simple. It ends in ed. For example, play, played, dance, danced, study, studied, drop, dropped. Play, dance, study, and drop are regular verbs. Now, with irregular verbs, sometimes the past participle is the same as the past simple, but sometimes it is different. How do we know that? Let's have a look at the past participle form of irregular verbs. Please, you need to study these forms by heart. Okay. Now let's start with the past participle form of the verbs that begin with letter B. Been, become, begun, bent, bitten, blown, broken, brought, built, burned or burnt, and bought. Now, letter C. Been able to, caught, chosen, come, cost, cut. D. Done, drawn, drunk, driven. E. Eaten. F. Fall, fallen. Felt, fought, found, flown, forgotten. G. Got, given, gone, grown. H. Hung, had, heard, hidden, hit. K. Kept, known. L. Laid, led, learned or learnt, left. Again with letter L. Lent, lost. M. Made, meant, met. O. Overcome. P. Paid, put. R. Read, ridden, rung, run. S. Said, seen, sold, sent, set, shaken, shown, shut, shown or showed, shut, sung, sunk, sat, slept, smelled, spoken, spelled, spent, spilled, stood, stolen, swum. Letter T. Taken, taught, told, thought, thrown. U. Understood. W. Woken, worn, won, written. I repeat, please study the past participle forms of the irregular verbs by heart. Now, let's look again at the verbs we found in the two postcards. Write each verb under the right column in the table. Verbs in the affirmative form, verbs in the negative form, and verbs in the interrogative form. Take your time. Now, check your answers. Verbs in the present perfect affirmative. Have been, have seen, have bought, have passed, have spent, and have had. Verbs in the present perfect negative. Hasn't been, haven't done, and hasn't asked. Now the verbs in the present perfect interrogative. Have missed, have been. That's it. Now, Let's see other examples or other verbs conjugated in the present perfect. Present perfect affirmative. Watch. It's a regular verb. I and you have watched. The short form of have is apostrophe VE. He, she, it has watched. The short form of has is apostrophe S. We, you, they have watched. Again, the short form of have is apostrophe VE. Now, verb do in the affirmative form. Do is an irregular verb, so you need to look at the list of irregular verbs. I've done or I have done. You've done. He, she has done. We, you, they have done. Now, verb finish in the negative form, present perfect negative. I have not finished. You have not finished. The short form of have not is haven't. He, she, it has not finished. The short form of has not is hasn't. We, you, they have not finished. The short form of have not is haven't. Now, verb see in the interrogative form. Have I seen? So have or has plus subject plus verb in the past participle form. Have you seen? Has he seen? Has she seen? Has it seen? Have we seen? Have you seen? Have they seen? And these are the short answers to these questions. So as you notice, with the pronouns I, you, we, you, and they, you use have. With the pronouns he, she, and it, you use has. Now, a new table. Please take your time to conjugate the verb play and the verb eat in the present perfect affirmative, the verb write in the present perfect negative, and the verb hear in the present perfect interrogative. Don't be in a hurry. Now check your answers. Let's see. Play is a regular verb in the present perfect affirmative. I and you have played. He, she, it has played. We, you, they have played. Play takes ed in the past participle form. Now, eat is an irregular verb. In the present perfect affirmative, I and you have eaten. He, she, it has eaten. We, you, they have eaten. Eat becomes eaten in the past participle form because eat is an irregular verb. Write in the present perfect negative. I haven't or I have not written. You haven't written. He, she hasn't or has not written. We, you, and they haven't written. So write becomes written in the past participle form because write is an irregular verb. Verb here in the interrogative form. Have or has plus subject plus verb in the past participle. Have I heard? Have you heard? Has he heard? Has she heard? Has it heard? Have we heard? Have you heard? Have they heard? And these are the short answers to the questions. Grade 7, thank you for your attention. Please be ready to do some exercises in the coming days. Goodbye. Stay home, stay safe.